big picture is TPI, Training Pastors International, is involved in training hundreds of thousands of pastors all over Central and South America. And Hope is directly involved in that by training the trainers. These men and women, 10 to 15 different families who invest their lives 40 to 50 weeks out of the year. These guys are on the road and traveling, and we have the opportunity to invest in them as they invest their lives in the lives of hundreds and thousands of pastors all over Central and South America. I think this is one trip where you're ministering to families, and I think it's a great opportunity to minister as a family. There's several of the team members that went as an entire family. The Smiths, for example, took both of their children.
I prepared them for the trip talking about discomfort. You know, it's not what we're used to. There's bugs biting on you. There's all sorts of things going on. And I just focused on that. And the biggest thing I've heard from them is we didn't notice any discomfort. It was wonderful.
The people there, I thought there would be like sick people lying everywhere in the streets, but it was really different than that.
I didn't have them hanging on me. They were running around, playing with the kids, entertaining, bringing things that were necessary.
We had part of some American games they had never been able to see before and never been able to play.
The year before, I was struck by the way that the interpreters are used by God. You know, they speak English and Spanish, but I would see them stumbling with the scriptures. They'd have to borrow Bibles and that. So when I got back home, I said to the kids, here's a neat project for us. Why don't you guys try to see if you can collect money, raise money somehow, and invest in bilingual Bibles for these translators?
We saved up our allowance because our parents told us that there were pastors in Honduras that needed Bibles.
So I had them in the luggage, and we're talking to Reynaldo, and he said, you know, I could study my English with the CDs that you guys gave us, but it would be so much easier if I had a Spanish-English Bible. He said, would you pray that somehow, because he knew that the church is helping us, someone would donate something like that? And I had it in my luggage.
We presented it to him at breakfast that one morning, and he was really happy. He was crying, and he said that it had dropped out of heaven.
It was neat to see, you know, your kids doing that for others. This is just an obedience thing. If we obey God when He asks us to go, just step out there and see what He does.
I think it's a great experience to be able to help somebody like that, and I think they should go.